We are here with Bart and the guys of MercyMe. And I'm going to say Bart 2.0 over here. His son, Sam Wesley. I love it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
This is so exciting because there's a lot to talk about. But first, I want to go back because I know I Can Only Imagine came out in 2001. That was the big year.
Yep.
But you guys crossed over into like top 40 and country radio. Is there a reason, or did you ever feel drawn to pursue mainstream music?
I don't think we've been drawn to it. Like if we were trying to cross over, Imagine probably the last song we do. You normally try to, I mean, some people would probably water it down thinking it's too blatant. And that song just, it was after 9/11. It was just kind of this perfect timing to where people really respond. A station was dared to play it, a top 40 station in Dallas. And once they did, people started calling like crazy. So, and then once that was the song, we did release another song after that to mainstream radio, but it was the mainstream DJs were like, you can't water it down now. This is what you dance with the girl that brought you, basically.
Yeah,
so, yeah. So there we were.
That was it. That was your trajectory.
Yeah.
Now we actually met in 2012, I think, on the Music Boat, which is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't expect you to remember, but that was so long ago, and so was Imagine.
Yeah.
How have you seen Christian music change or evolve in all that time? And also, what are you most excited about the future of Christian music?
I think it's just the way music's delivered has forced it to change quite a bit. You know, when we first started, it was all CDs. I mean, gosh, when we first started, it was cassettes and then CDs. Been here for 30 years, and music became way more accessible, which I think is a huge win for the fan. It definitely changed the way music's being done, but it also, it went from massive recording studios to people like Sam who can literally make a record on his laptop in his house, and so there's a lot of people making music. I think Spotify at one point said there's like 150,000 songs released every Friday. And so it's pretty insane. But, it's everybody gets a chance instead of having to go through, a large label and big budgets and stuff like that. It's more accessible. And so it's in some ways it's way more challenging to make a career for yourself because it's so saturated. Yeah. But at the same time, everybody gets a chance to do it. And so I still think the rule good songs win. I still think that's what it is. I hope. If it's not a good song, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good songs and good stories we'll get to in a second. But since you brought up your son, Sam, hi. I don't know if you guys want to chat a little bit about the dynamic. Like, I think obviously you learned a lot about parenting from your dad, from the mistakes and the transformation. We saw that in the first movie. How has that impacted your parenting and your relationship?
Well, there's a lot of learning what not to do a lot of my life until he, came to know Christ and those last few years. But it's still, I mean, gosh, there's still a lot of, flying blind as far as being a parent. And, and it's a lot of, I think the best advice I was ever given was if you're worried about whether you're a good parent or not, then you're probably a pretty decent parent. And so we've had to figure it out as we go, and we've got a lot of things wrong and hopefully a few things right. But,
Sam, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your dad?
Okay, here's a better question. Here's a better question. 11's the right answer. But yeah, Sam, what would you say is something that your dad's doing right as a parent? Look that way. Take the mic and let your dad plug his ears for a second.
I mean, no, I think as the movie portrays, we had some ups and downs when I was a teenager and just diabetic stuff was spiking. But I think our relationship has gotten better as we're older, and honestly, just me jumping into music and him allowing me to explore my own lane has been really cool, but also not disassociate from him or the guys. So that's been really fun to figure out who I am as an artist and just kind of, there are moments where he goes in dad mode and gets really proud.
Aww.
But I've been very appreciative of him just letting me explore my thing and but yeah,
you've got a good guide.
Yeah, he does.
So I can only imagine too. I too can only imagine. I still too
That's
also
the title.
also
I also
can.
can almost imagine.
Is there another almost possibly to imagine song title that could have made it into a movie?
Not yet, but now you got me thinking. The second movie is around the song "Even If" and the story, like Sam was talking about, our relationship as a father with a son that's been diagnosed with diabetes since he was 2, and realizing that our conversations always started and ended with "Don't eat that, check yourself, give yourself a shot." And in the relationship, probably you struggled at times, but we've always had a connection with music, and always, and a mutual respect. And so that's kind of what, I don't say brought us back together, because we was never super strained, but it was definitely something that we've been to this day. It's like we talk about music all the time. And so yeah, it's a really beautiful story. I didn't think there was a story there when they first came up with the idea, but it was cool to watch and then film. And it's like, man, this thing may actually be good.
It's one of the best songs. Like it's I mean, you have a great repertoire. It's but that's such a strong song. So I think it's gonna just inspire and impact a lot of people, just like the last movie. So then, since you guys are filming right now, there's obviously
we just wrapped, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I've seen some clips on social media. Does anybody here quickly have a moment that was like a favorite moment?
Oh, Red Rocks.
Red Rocks?
Unbelievable. Yeah.
I would have loved to be there.
It was unbelievable. Like the shots are so epic and so massive. And they were saying that I think like The Dark Knight had a lot of extras in the Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium. Remember that scene? Yeah. So this is either second or third most extras accumulated for a movie. Wow. Other than like a Braveheart fight scene, just an audience. There's like almost 9,000 people there that stuck it out the whole night. And the shots are like you almost think the shots are fake because it just looks amazing.
Any Easter eggs, real quick, that we can be watching for?
A couple of guys have cameos, not me. Mike and Nathan have cameo. Yeah, there's a couple of scenes where there's several artist friends of ours that are kind of staggered through there quite a bit.
You have to. I mean, this is your journey's gone for so long that there's all these people you met along the way. It's great. I mean, you're also now you're a movie guy. You're now you're a director. I saw,
I'm a producer.
Well, I saw you call action and cut.
Yeah,
that counts.
That.
That counts.
Every day I would Google what a producer does, and I still don't know. But
I love it. Wow.
But I am one.
That's where we are now. I love it. Well, really appreciate it. Love your music, you guys. It comes out February 20th, 2026 in theaters. We have a date now. I can only imagine too. But you guys, your music has impacted me and so many. So really appreciate it.
Thanks, you
guys.
very much. Appreciate it.